a defining moment, I mean, it could have been a defining moment in your career was I was reading an article. You're about 15 years old, and you were playing for Charlotte Academy at the time, and you end up going for the tying goal. You end up scoring 1-1, but you injured your leg, and you kind of just were on the ground. What was that moment like for you? And can you kind of talk about that some more?
Yeah, that was it was a really bad moment. I broke my leg on that play at the tibial tuberosity. I had to get an immediate surgery, and I was bedridden for a month. Couldn't move or anything, and the recovery was like 6 months. And just that kind of showed, I gotta, prioritize taking care of my body, and it could be my last game, playing soccer. And so I kind of developed this true appreciation for the game. And so when I came back, it was the second semester of my sophomore year. My first game back was April 30th, and I got injured on December 5th. So it was a long way coming back. But after that game, April 30th, I worked my way back into it, did rehab, and I had this appreciation for the game and this hunger to really succeed. Because when I got injured, it was right after I committed, and I was I don't know, like, what are the coaches going to think about me? And from that moment on, from April 30th, I just worked extremely hard to, really put myself in a position to, be successful here at Clemson.
I mean, what was like, kind of going through your mind throughout it all? Were you ever thinking like, man, I might not play soccer. Maybe I don't want to play again. Just, what was happening with that?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. When you have an injury that puts you out for so long, you start thinking about other things. Like, do I, as a sophomore, I'm like, okay, now I need to start thinking about what I'm gonna do as a career. And if I go to college, I want to make sure I'm going to a college that I want to go to, even if I didn't play soccer. And that's why, I felt, good about going to Clemson, because even if soccer didn't end up working out, injury, kind of hit me, I knew that I still want to go to Clemson as a regular student. So that was definitely reassuring. So that definitely helped me out through the rehab process.
Mhm. I mean, did you even know that you scored the goal and tied it up?
No, I didn't. So I mean, I shot the ball, and I couldn't see anything, and I felt the pull of my leg, and I was just like, oh, and I just fell on the ground, and I heard everyone cheering, and I was like, and my teammates ran over. They're like, come on, let's run to the corner flag, let's celebrate. I was like, I literally cannot move off the ground, and they thought, like, I was just like on the ground being dramatic, a little something, and I was like, no, like, I really think my leg is broken. And the physio came out on, on the field. But yeah, I had definitely had no idea that I scored.